On May 2022, Rafael Nadal made his 14th Roland Garros final after defeating world no. 3 Alexander Zverev in 4 sets. With this victory, he equaled the record of 20 Grand Slam titles held by his longtime rival Roger Federer. A day later, facing Casper Ruud, Nadal managed to win his 14th French Open title, making him the outright record holder for most men's singles Grand Slam titles won. And he did all of this while having an MRI scan showing that he was playing with a 7mm cartilage tear in his left foot. It is just another testament to one of the most dominant players ever, who has earned the nickname the King of Clay. But how exactly did Nadal earn this nickname? What are some of the records he holds? And what can we expect from the Spaniard in the future? Hello and welcome to the channel. Join us as we take a look at the career of Rafael Nadal and how he became the King of Clay. Rafael Nadal was born on June 3, 1986, in Manacor, Spain. From the age of 3, it was clear that he was destined to be a tennis player. His uncle, Tony Nadal, who also served as his coach for most of his career, put a racket in his hands, and the rest was history. By the age of 12, he was already beating adults in Manacor. At 15, he entered the prestigious tennis academy run by Spain's former great player, Carlos Moya. He turned professional in 2001 and won his first ATP match 2 years later. In 2005, an 18-year-old Nadal made it to the third round of Roland Garros. There he faced his idol, Argentinian legend Juan Carlos Ferrero. Despite losing the match, Nadal gained confidence from his performance and went on to win his first ATP title at the 2004 Suppot Open. The following year he reached his first Masters Series final at the Monte Carlo Masters, but lost to his good friend and fellow Spaniard Fernando Gonzalez. However, his time would come soon. The next year, 2006, would be a breakout year for the Mallorcan. He won his first Masters Series title at the Monte Carlo Masters, defeating world no. 1 Roger Federer in the final. The result was shocking, because not only was Federer the best player in the world, but he was also undefeated at the tournament since 2003. In fact, before Nadal's victory, no one had beaten Federer on clay for over 2 years. It was the beginning of a rivalry that would captivate the tennis world for more than a decade. Nadal then went on to win his first Grand Slam title at the 2005 French Open. As a qualifier, he beat world no. 2 Mariano Puero in the final in 4 sets. Ever since, he has proven himself to be a force to be reckoned with at the French Open. In fact, no player has been able to beat him there twice in a row. As impressive as his record at Wimbledon is, he has had even greater success at the US Open, where he has won 4 titles. In 2010, Nadal defeated world no. 1 and defending champion Serbia's Novak Djokovic in the final in a grueling 5-set match. This is widely considered one of the greatest matches in tennis history. As we mentioned earlier, he has also enjoyed great success at the Australian Open, winning 9 titles. A feat he shares with Djokovic and only surpassed by the legendary Roy Emerson, who won 12 titles. Of those 9 titles, 6 were won in a row between 2009 and 2013. He also achieved the career Grand Slam at the French Open in 2010 when he beat fellow Spaniard David Ferrer in the final. All of these victories earned him the nickname the King of Clay because of how dominant he was on the surface. He has won a staggering 14 of his 22 Grand Slam titles on clay, including a record 14 French Open titles. He also holds the record for most Masters 1000 titles won on clay with 36 titles. On clay, he has a 372-49 win-loss record, which represents a win percentage of 88.5, the highest for any player with at least 400 matches played. He also holds a 49-match winning streak on the surface, which is the second longest in the Open era, behind Novak Djokovic's 50-match streak. Additionally, he holds the record for most weeks at no. 1 on the ATP rankings on clay with 246 weeks. But it hasn't always been easy. During his career, Nadal has had to overcome many injuries. In 2005, he suffered from a foot injury that caused him to miss the Australian Open. He also missed the 2009 Australian Open due to a knee injury. In 2012, he tore ligaments in his left wrist and had to withdraw from the French Open. After returning to the tour, he experienced a setback when he developed appendicitis and had to undergo emergency surgery. In 2014, he missed several months of action due to a wrist injury. But through it all, Nadal has shown incredible determination and resilience, refusing to let the injuries derail his career. His mental toughness has been key to his success. He is known for his never-give-up attitude and his ability to focus on the next point no matter what the score is. For example, in the 2008 French Open final, he came back from 2 sets down to beat Roger Federer in 5 sets. In the 2012 Wimbledon final, he rallied from 2 sets down to beat Djokovic in 4. And in the 2017 French Open final, he saved 2 match points against Stan Wawrinka before prevailing in 5 sets. It is not just his mental game that makes Nadal such a formidable opponent. He is also blessed with physical gifts that make him one of the most complete players in tennis history. He is known for his powerful forehand, which is considered one of the best in the game. His two-handed backhand is equally impressive, and his all-court game is a thing of beauty to watch. He is also a great server and volleyer, which makes him very dangerous at the net. Moreover, his athleticism and agility allow him to cover the court like a blanket and reach almost every ball. Some have criticized Nadal for being overly emotional on the court, but his passion for the game is what makes him so exciting to watch. When he wins a point, he lets out a roar that can be heard from the stands. And when he makes an error, he beats himself up mentally and physically. This passion has been evident throughout his career. For example, after winning his first French Open title in 2005, he fell to his knees and cried tears of joy. And after winning his 10th title at the French Open in 2020, he was reduced to tears during the trophy presentation. This was because he thought it might have been his last tournament due to the coronavirus pandemic. But he was able to return and add 2 more titles to his name in 2021 and 2022. Despite all of his accomplishments, Nadal remains humble and grounded. He is known for his sportsmanship and his respect for his opponents. He is also very involved in charity work and has his own foundation that helps underprivileged children in Spain. After his 14th French Open title, Nadal announced that he would not be retiring anytime soon. So we can expect to see him competing for Grand Slam titles for many years to come. While it is impossible to predict how things will go in the future, one thing is for sure: Rafael Nadal will continue to be a force to be reckoned with on the court. Do you think Nadal will continue to expand his lead over the other players and manage to win more Grand Slam titles? How do you think his career will pan out? Feel free to share your opinions in the comments below. Thanks for watching. If you liked the video, please hit the like button and subscribe for more videos.